I used to be scared of talking to girls, and now I'm really scared of not reaching my potential. I don't mean like reaching your potential in some like Sigma Alpha self-improvement grind set way, like, you know, becoming a billionaire and having all the girls around me and that kind of shit. I just mean literally becoming the best I can be at the things I care about. Or at least becoming better than I used to be constantly. And I think it's become a bit of an obsession with me, to the point where I constantly criticize myself even when I can see the massive strides I'm making in the direction I want to go. And I can pretty much guarantee you do the same thing. And it's mainly because we live in a society, you know, that literally fools us into constantly wanting more and more. And this insatiable desire for more that we're given is something that's been programmed into us since the moment we were conceived. And that's why I think as humans, we are almost doomed to this constant desire to grasp for more, even when our own basket is full. And especially for us in the West, who have more than we could ever ask for, we are probably the least generous. We are probably the most likely to backstab each other. We're also probably the most likely to take what we have for fucking granted. Let's be honest, when's the last time you've actually been grateful for the shit you have in your life? When's the last time you've woken up in your shitty room and realized this room isn't that shitty? I have a room. Not only that, I have a room that isn't about to cave on me because there's bombs outside. I have fresh water that I can drink from if I choose to. Not just that, I can go in the toilet and have a shit and flush my shit with clean water. Let me not even go on a tangent about this right now. My point is, this need for more, this need for improvement, this need for, what's the word? When you make something the best it can be, optimization. This is something that we become so autistically obsessed with, to the point where we're just constantly maxing everything. Like, looks maxing isn't enough, just trying to look the best you can. We now have to like biomax, geomax, fucking testosterone max. Everything is just like to get to this sort of almost neo-Nazi perfection. What's the word? Supermensch. That might be it. I feel like we're all trying to, or not trying to, but we're kind of pushed down this pipeline that we need to be these exceptional beings, when in reality, guys, we're already enough. We've just been like brainwashed to not be able to see our own worth. And that's something I'm really, really trying to get out of my brain. And I'm really, really trying to almost flush out of my system this desire to constantly look for the faults in my life and try and fix them, when really, maybe I don't need to fix my life. Maybe I just need to look at it differently. Maybe I don't need to, you know, change everything about myself. Maybe I just need to understand myself more. And I think this very idea is what frightens most people. Because when you tell someone that they can't buy a solution to their problem, their first instinct isn't to be like, oh, okay, that's cool. I guess I can, you know, work on finding it in myself. It's more like, fuck, I have to try. I can't just buy it. And I think we've all been guilty of that, like wanting to get the cheat code, wanting to get the hack, wanting to get the fast way to get the thing we want. That's why ChatGPT is so fucking used nowadays, because it's the cheap option. Let's be honest. It's not cheap for the unit, for the world, you know. Because, you know, let's be honest. If you look into the amount of water that's used to power these servers and, you know, do all that AI shit, you can tell I'm an expert clearly. But yeah, it's not free, but it's cheap for us. Our conscience is clear when we use ChatGPT. It's not like we're feeling, you know, that we're doing something bad, but we're clearly dumbing down ourselves in the pursuit of instant gratification, instant access to information. I no longer have to, like, we don't have to go to libraries. Let's be honest, libraries don't exist anymore. They've been made redundant. due to our desire to have things now. I'm not saying, we should go back to fucking having to go through A to Z to find your way home or anything. I'm not talking about that, but I don't know. I think we're just losing a lot, and the things we're gaining, it's like it feels good in the moment, but there's nothing. It feels empty. It just feels like, yeah, we're living a lot of emptiness, and I guess it leads back because we're all trying to find the solution to our problems outside of ourselves. And maybe, the solution is that we should just go live in a field and hold hands and shit, but I doubt that's ever gonna happen. Humans are way too fucked up and weird to do that shit. On day 2, there's gonna be incest and fucking murder and stuff, but a man can dream, a man can dream. I kind of forgot where I was going with this, but hopefully you've kind of picked up what I'm putting down. Is that a cool term to use? Am I cool, guys? I know I'm cool. Am I cool? Please think I'm cool. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna let you get back to wondering about your existence and why you're here. And I'll go do the same.